named after the town, or probably the town was named after the cloth. And we have here a variety of designs in terms of acrylic cloth. You notice the image of an outstanding personality on the cloth. You can bet that this is the portrait of Amilcar Cabral, who is recognized as a hero for getting rid of the Portuguese in 1974. Of course, he died as a result of an assassination sponsored by the Portuguese. This is a good example of a historical heroic figure being immortalized in cloth. We have also the famous attire cloth, which is the blue cloth, the indigo cloth at the background. This actually is resist dyed in indigo and was a very popular, has been a very popular way of making cloth. I must say though that the industry died off a bit in the 1980s. Very often the Ibadan workers were the textile experts, hand painted onto the cloth. I saw a lot of this done by my neighbor, who was an expert in this particular activity. There are many different types of motifs being used in this kind of cloth. The next three garments are from northern Nigeria. They are worn by men. They are very heavily embroidered, and because of the vast amount of fabric used in making these garments, and also the long process involved in the embroidered work, the garments would really be used on special occasions by people who are able to afford this, and therefore the members of the political elite. Some of the symbols, some of the motifs have religious significance. Nigeria. Of course, protective leather amulets sewn onto garments. The significance of the written word, represented by graphic signs, of course, must be noted, and this would have some magical and religious significance. The first that I'm facing here is actually from Niger. It's so typical. I've seen so much of this. It's embroidered, and the final effect is that of a laced garment or lace. There are layers upon layers of embroidered work done here. The people of Niger are very serious about embroidered material and embroidered cloth. I have not seen the same type of cloth in Nigeria, so I have to say that this is a very specific type of cloth of Niger, and to some extent Dahomey. This particular cloth is associated with the Wodabe of Agadez in Niger. It's worn at the annual Jeruwal festival. Let's get it closer. We shift to Ethiopia again, and here we have outfits once reserved for use by newly circumcised boys at their first public procession. They are used very often for ceremonial occasions and for public festivals. So there you have it, a garment from Ethiopia. It seems as if this was very current, very often worn by well-to-do women on special occasions in Addis Ababa. It's also from Addis Ababa, as I mentioned before. Actually locally made, very often by male workers and male weavers and embroiderers and so on. The other item is actually from Mali. It's a marriage shawl, called Suna, S-O-U-N-E. It's of the Dogon, famous Dogon people of Mali. Notice that it is also associated with marriage. It's very often worn on special occasions. It's an extremely richly embroidered cloth. I don't know if it comes through as well as we see it here directly. This piece of cloth and the one that follows come from Mali as well. We have a very tattered garment, which is actually deliberately made like this in order to reflect humility. It's done by the religious dervishes, who were the first followers of the Mahdi of Sudan. Recognize that the Mahdi rose up against the British conquerors. The tunics are associated with the Sufi religious order. Thank you.